What's happening, everybody? Riley here, CrushinCardboard, and today we have the start of a new series, our exploration through historic. We just got a ton of so many awesome cards added through Amonkhet Remastered, and it is sick. I am so stoked for this puppy right here, Collected Company. I've been playing green-white aggro, mono-green aggro in historic ever since it started, and now that we have Counters Company in historic, I am so excited. Not only do we have Collected Company, but we also have Ronus the Indomitable. This thing is a truck. Getting to a creature with power 4 or greater is so easy to do in this sort of a strategy. Giving things trample has been one of the biggest problems for this deck, is that I can't really give things trample too often. It is such a powerhouse. It's always able to attack. It's always able to block. Death Touch Indestructible is such an incredible pairing of keywords. I am very excited to try this out. It's a Pel Collector deck. We want to be playing Pel Collector on turn 1. Pel Collector on turn 1 is just the place we want to be. I will try to get this to happen as much as possible. Playing Pel Collector on turn 1 into Conclave Mentor on turn 2 is just so much power added to the board in such an early state of the game. Barkhide Troll is a great addition. Putting counters on it, removing counters to give it hexproof, having that built-in protection is very, very important. Huatli's Raptor, another great addition for this deck. Entering the battlefield to proliferate, put counters on our planeswalkers, put a counter on our entire board. It's like Gavany Township on a stick. It's absolutely amazing. Unbreakable Formation, just as a one-of. I was playing 3, but it turned out to be very, very clunky, so I dropped it down to 1, and I'm kind of happy with it just at 1, especially since we gained Inspiring Call. Keeping card advantage is another problem this deck has kind of run into. An Inspiring Call, being able to draw a card for every creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it, and giving them Indestructible is absolutely insane. As well as Rishkar, Pima Renegade, these two cards being added from Jumpstart makes so much of a difference. Pel Collector into Conclave Mentor into Rishkar is so much power in play so early on. It's just explosive. Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig, I brought this up to 4. I was only playing 2. But since we have Sun Petal Grove in this format, it's so much easier to cast. Playing this thing down on 3, it just becomes so huge. And with Ronus being added to the deck, like I was saying before, giving it trample, giving something like Yorvo trample is just insane. It's so much damage. Collected Company, all my creatures in the deck, every single creature is 3 or less. So we're barely ever going to miss. I say that now, I hope we're barely ever going to miss. I had to cut the Stonecoil Surplus down to 2. This is my favorite card in the deck. Going from 4 to 2 definitely hurt, but we do not want to be seeing this on our Collected Company, because that's just going to give us a feel bad. 1 Vivian Arcbow Ranger, the Green Ranger. I'm very upset to have to drop this down from 3. This is my favorite Planeswalker in Historic right now, in Mono Green, in Green-White Aggro. This is another advocate of trample. This rolls over so much damage. Being able to just point a creature's power at a creature, or even a Planeswalker, is an explosive -3. And even the Wish is really good. Shifting Ceratops, being able to pull out in game 1 against like the blue tempo decks and the control decks matters so much. It has definitely come in clutch many times. Scavenging Ooze really quick. Discards a house. I don't think you could ever play enough copies of this. I want to play 7 in a format like this. Scavenging Ooze has just overperformed in every deck I played in. I have 4x75 and 1 Scattered Groves just for the extra dual land. It's better than the Temple because it cycles. So I definitely want to see where we're at with a deck like this, and I am very excited to see how this matches up with all these insane cards that we got. So we do not have, this hand's kind of awkward. We don't have the turn 1 Pel Collector, but we do have Barkhide Troll and Huatli's Raptor, Scavenging Ooze. We definitely have stuff we can do, so I think I'm probably going to keep this one. Start off with the Temple Garden. We'll see, what is our opponent playing? Jungle Hollow. Okay, that's a vague start. So we're going to slam down this Barkhide Troll. Luckily, we got one of our Stonecoil Serpents out of the deck early. Way less likely for us to hit it off with Collected Company. Okay, a Growth Spiral. So this is looking like Sultai Ramp, which is a very powerful deck right now. So go for the Forest, and I'm going to punch in with this Barkhide Troll. Now, I'm only going to play the Stone Coral Serpent for 2, just to keep the Barkai Troll safe. We have double Huatli's Raptor, and if we draw a land, Vivian Arpo Rangers is going to be an absolute house. Risen Reef, that's interesting. That's really sweet. So, could it be the Sultai Element? Whoa. Arc of Veraska. Oh, there it is. There's a Thoughtseize, so I just got to bid adieu to this Vivian. But that means if we draw a white source, these Huatli's Raptors are just going to go off. Alright, that's not a white source, but that is an incredible draw right now. So I'm going to start off with a Huatli's Raptor. Grow both of my creatures and just slam them. This deck has just so many explosive plays. Alright, no blocks. Just push right through. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Another Risen Reef. So they get 2 Risen Reef triggers. So they're just ramping out of control. They might ramp. They could just draw a card. Okay, so they get the land. They get another land. Oh, okay, so it's Field of the Dead. It's Sultai Field. Let's explore. So right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lands right now. So this field is about to get out of hand pretty quickly. Alright, yeah, so they play a Breeding Pool, they get the field trigger. Play a Bajuka Bog, get another field trigger. Alright, so we drew a forest. Now, definitely want to play this Huatli's Raptor. 100%. Dave, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Barkai Troll into Raptor is very, very good. I'm a big fan of where it's at. So they're definitely just going to push both of their zombies into my Stone Coral Serpent, which feels bad. But I feel safe just hitting with this Barkai Troll. So it's looking like they're going to go for the triple block here. Or just a single block. They've scaled so quickly, but they're already at 8. I don't really want to overextend here, so I want to save the Scavenging Ooze in case they go for some kind of board wipe, and then I can just have all the food for my ooze to feed on. Oracle of Moldiah. Okay. Another grindy ram card. Languish! Oh no! Oh no! A Languish on top, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. So I just need to shove now. I can't afford to not shove now. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, go to my turn. That's excellent. That is an excellent draw right there. So let's... Yeah, so let's drop down this Rishgar. So they might have some kind of response. Alright. So we're going to put a counter on each of these the Stone Coral Serpent and the Barkai Troll. Protect them from the Languish. They're casting the Languish no matter what they do, so they could throw all their stuff into my Stone Coral Serpent. So maybe just keep the Serpent back and push with everything else. I think I feel comfortable doing that. Yeah, so they're just going to put their entire board in front of my 6/6. Because they pretty much have to. Because they're just going to play the Languish. I'm going to keep the Stone Coral Serpent, and they're very low on resources. But all of their lands just become insane now. All their lands make a 2/2. A Heartless Act. Remove up to 3 counters from a creature. So that's a nightmare. So now it's down to a 2/2, and their Languish just blows me out. It's very unfortunate. But I do have a Scavenging Ooze that can just eat so many things. So there's the Languish. I'm going to lose my board here. Alright. So play the Scavenging Ooze, and we will just preemptively start exiling stuff. So let's get rid of your Oracle. And a Risen Reef. So we have a 4/4. If they have another Heartless, if they draw another Heartless Act, it doesn't really do much. This makes their guy into a 2/2. So, then they drew another Languish. Awesome. Oh, boy. I don't know how I beat that. That's difficult. But so we play the Barkai Troll, we play Huatli's Raptor, and we just have to soak. This Yarok is gonna get pretty gross. Okay, so now they get double Risen Reef triggers. They're gonna draw some cards, or they're gonna make some tutus. Okay, so now they get a land, make some tutus, get another land, make more tutus. See, like this is the problem with Historic. They took Fields off suspension, and okay, there we go. They took Field off suspension, and that's a bit of a problem. Like, taking it off suspension is a bit of a problem. But we drew the bomb card, but the only issue is that we can't do much right now. I could collect a company main phase and hope to get things to put counters on, but where I'm at right now, I can only get a Rishkar. I think I'm just gonna pass. I think I just have to pass, because this is getting way out of hand. That's the only problem with this deck, is because once it falls behind, it's very hard to pull back. That's why I was very happy to see Collected Company, and they have the Arc of Araska. So the Arc of Araska definitely helps them out a lot. I should have played the Collected Company when they were tapped out, but let's see what happens. Hour of Promise. Okay, here comes some more zombies. And they're just going to get 2 more fields. They have too much power in play. They have, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Wizards. What is this? What is happening right now? Look at this. They just ramped twice and added 24 power to the board. 24 power! What is this? Okay, so we got Rishkar and Pelt Collector. Let's play both of those. Rishkar's going to put a counter on... God, I don't even know how I could possibly win this game anymore. This is just absolutely disgusting. 24 power off of playing 2 lands. This is a serious problem. Okay, we got another Collected Company, but we just have to pass again. Cavalier of Thorns. Okay. We'll collect a company in response. See what we can find. Alright, so Ronus. We'll play Ronus Raptor. Pelfector's going to grow. Huatli's going to put counter on my stuff. Now they have a Cavalier of Thorns. They have 32 power worth of zombies. I would not be surprised with the next suspension update just pushing Field of the Dead into banning. This, man, it just feels so bad. And I can't go back. Look at this. Look at this. Another 12 power. And here comes another 20. Like, man, this feels so bad. Another 24 power in one turn. Okay, I get it. All right. Like, this is the moment where I really wish that Ronus could target itself. Because now I'm just about to get punched to death by these gigantic tokens. I can stem it a little bit, but look at that. That's already lethal. I can stop it, but that's already lethal. Caps, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and chilling. I'm sorry that you had to join us at such a very unfortunate time, but it's. I really don't see. Yeah, we're at 2. There's 0 cards in my deck that can help me here, so I just have to end this game. I just have to end it. This is gross. So we're gonna go into game 2. So that was insane. So where do we want to be here? So I want to cut the Stone Coral Serpents, cut down on a Rishkar. The Scavenging Ooze doesn't do too much in this game because they just have a bunch of tokens. Doesn't do a lot, but it's definitely good enough, I think. Cut down a couple of Raptors. Whew, boy. Oh, man. So this is rough. So put in some Settles. Man. Man, oh man. This is a very difficult call. This is really difficult to evaluate right here. Put in another Inspiring Call. I assume just go all out on Scoozes. The seal away is only dealing with 1 of 20 tokens. Doesn't seem great. It takes care of Uro. They are playing a bunch of Uros, so I'll throw the seal aways in here. So it definitely helps deal with Uro. But I did just add a bunch of non-creature spells to my deck. So go down on a collected company and add the other Scooz. I mean, hope for the best. Hope for the best. Okay, so now this is the land. This is the type of hand that we're looking for. We get turn 1 Pel Collector into just a full scale. So this is the type of hand we like to see. Brosny, thank you so much for coming and checking out the stream. It was good talking to you last night on Ian's stream, watching some Fall Guys and some poker. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for the support. All right, so let's see if we can push the aggro through even faster this time. 4 by turn 5. There's the Field of the Dead. They got it down early. That's definitely scary. But we have turn 3 Ronus. Gotta love turn 3 Ronus. So we can just punch in for 5. That's the thing about this deck. It's so explosive, but once it runs behind against a deck like Field of the Dead, it's very difficult to come back. They have the Shock. There's the Risen Reef, just like they started off with last time. But we have a Yorvo, and that turns on Ronus. There is the Collected Company, but I definitely want to attack with this Ronus this turn, so I'm just going to slam down this Yorvo, grow the Pel Collector, and swing for the fences. Because we already have lethal. Okay, so they're forced to block with the Risen Reef. They're down to 5. This deck is just so explosive. I still love playing this deck. Yeah. Oh, boy. And there's the Languish. Yeah. Oh, always have the Languish. And now my Scooz is dead. Okay. Well, we can play this Collected Company main phase to hope for another Yorvo. Oh, God. Rip-a-roni. 5 lands and a Huatley's Raptor. The worst it could be. Oh, man. That's so bad. Oh, man. Oh. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Man. Luckily, Ronus is a 5/5 and it gets through Languish. Thank goodness for that. But we do have the ability to activate Ronus to grow the Huatley's Raptor and push in with both creatures. So there's the Yarok. The good thing about this is that they're forced to block with... they're forced to block with the Yarok and give it up, which I am very happy to see. So we can grow the Huatley's Raptor. And I'm okay with sending both because... Wait, no, I'm not, because then they gain the life back. They kill this and gain the life back. So, yeah, we're just gonna go on with the Ronus. Almost made a fatal mistake there, but they're forced to block with the Yarok or else they die. They're at 6 different lands already. Okay, we'll play the Barkai Troll. Yeah, big yikes is right, Ian. It's Languish was definitely a very good addition for this deck. Oh, and there's another one. Oh man, what do they play? 7 of these things? I got last game was Languish into Languish 2 turns in a row. This is so difficult. But we have a creature. We can grow the creature and just get a free attack with Ronus, which is fine. Okay, now it's not as free. Oh man, nowhere near free now. Okay, that's a pretty good draw there. Play Scooz. Can grow the Scooz, and we can attack. So now every land they draw and every ramp spell is just going to get out of hand. This is exactly where we ended up last time. We ended up on turn 5 with them at 8 to 4 life, and this is just how it happens. This deck is so hard to deal with. Sultai is just so good. So good. It's so hard to deal with. Casualties of War. Okay. And there's okay, another land. Inspiring Call, not the best. I can't attack, which feels really bad. But we'll play the Mentor anyway. Definitely a scary time for us. Definitely a very, very scary time for us. It's not the best first match to start off with this deck showcase. Heartless Act kills my Conclave Mentor. Gain a couple life out of the exchange. Okay. Okay, they really don't want me to keep activating this Ronus. Explore. Quick cantrip. Enough. Oh, man. Oh, man, my opponent is so good at drawing their cards. They are so good at drawing their cards. Another land, that's not good. This is not going very well. This is so hard. This deck, they have so many good top decks. Oro, and they can just immediately bring it back. Blue, yeah, they can just immediately bring it back. This is so difficult. And they have a land. 4 more power. Get back the Uro. Man, this was easily, yeah, just field things is right. This is easily this is the matchup I dreaded the most. I'm very happy with the state of Historic after Amonkhet, but Field of the Dead just has to go. I definitely don't think that they explained that Field of the Dead came off suspension so long ago because they gave us things like Ghost Quarter. We already had Assassin's Trophy. There's just no explanation for it. Like, playing a land and adding 2, 4, 6, 8 power to the board just from playing a land is absolutely atrocious. And we just draw another land. Yeah, so this match is completely over. Yep. Couldn't do anything about that. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to get used to playing this matchup quite a few times. So this hand is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I'm on the play, which makes me a little sketched out, but Mentor into Troll, and if we get 2 chances to draw land into Yorvo, I'm going to experiment with this one. I feel the Dead is this form as Valakut, but worse? Absolutely. 100%. And look at that, a Sultai land. I wonder what this could possibly be. I'm pretty sure this is just where Platinum is. Like, I don't know if if anyone else is in Platinum and has been in Platinum. Oh, that's a red. That is a red land. That's interesting. Okay, we didn't get a land, so that's going to definitely hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. This Collected Company might just end up rotting in our hand for the whole game. Guild Mages Forum. Thank you. I'm okay with that. 100% okay with that. Nab this forest. Pel Collector on 3. Right on time. So we have the Yorbo on 3, but... Alright. Now this could just be a Gates version of Vraska. Man! I'm never gonna stick a creature. I'm just never gonna stick a creature. Ever! Alright, so we'll go Grove. We'll go Pel Collector. Rishgar. As Rita Repulsa would say, make my monsters grow. Yeah, all planned. Yeah, absolutely. I was definitely expecting my opponent to just Assassin's Trophy my guy. Another Uro deck. I don't know if anybody's noticed the theme that they're following here. I'm pretty sure sacrifices a creature. Yeah, by Rishkar. I don't know if anybody's noticed the theme of green-blue colorless permanents have been a serious problem for a couple of years now. Alright, so let's play. I really like this Vivian here. I really like playing this Vivian here. Collected Company is very tempting, though. I'm killing the Vraska no matter what I do. Or I could Vivian minus kill the Vraska and shoot him for 3, but they're at 23, doesn't really make much of a difference, right? Doesn't make much of a difference. They're definitely going to be playing this Uro sooner rather than later. Coco, yeah. Probably main face Coco, right? Yeah, I'll go for the main face Coco. Solid, alright. 2 very good permanents. Grow the Pelt Collector and throw this one right at Braska. Solid. So they have... Their mana is very awkward. That's also very awkward. That's very, very awkward. It's not great. It's not great. Alright. So... We'll play Mentor Scoos. So this is like Blue Jund. Okay. Yeah, so now they have a 7/7 Oro. Oh boy. These green-blue decks, man. These green-blue decks. I have so much food for my Scavenging Ooze. Oh man, it could be Niv. That's a very good point. Very good point, Blue Braid. This could easily be a Niv deck. Oro just makes things so awkward. This is they don't even need to attack with it. It just sits there. It just sits there. I suppose we could play the Ronus. Got it from the play well, certainly. Thanks, Brosny. Much appreciated. Have a safe drive, and hopefully I will see you soon. These green-blue decks are just able to just get back so many resources so quickly. Kalia Zenith Seeker. Okay, that's pretty sick. I really love Kalia Zenith Seeker. And this Guild Mages Forum is doing work for my opponent right now. Whoa, 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 what? Whoa. Nicobola. Okay, this deck's pretty cool. This deck is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. Alright, so they do decide to attack with the Uro. Yeah. I guess I'm eating this Uro. Let's activate Scavenging Ooze and get the other one out of there. Alright. Alright, so let's throw down this Vivian.
I am Scholar's Vengeance.
Let's snipe down this flyer. Ronus is going to snipe down their flyer.
Watch out. They bite.
They're at 32. 32. Now 23. We flipped it, but oh boy. 4-color dragons. I mean, that's what it looks like. I absolutely love Kalia Zenith Seeker. I brewed with this card a lot in Standard when it first came out. I'm a big fan. It's... Wow, Historic is bonkers, huh? Historic is absolutely bonkers. High five to my opponent, though. This is a very unique deck. It's a very, very unique deck. But slamming this Nicobolas, they had 2 cards in their hand a couple turns ago, and they've just been getting so much value. Yeah, cut down my Ooze. Now my Ronus is just going to sit here. Yeah, can't really afford to lose Vivian here. So let's just block. Conclave Mentor. It's okay for right now. Oh, man. They tricked me. They tricked me, everybody. I fell for the trap. And there's the Bolas. Uh-huh. Like, get rid of the Wally's Raptor and a land. Man, I was doing so well with this deck before Amonkhet came out. So bonkers. And then now they can just flip it. Recruit your Planeswalker from a graveyard, and my graveyard is just absolutely full of juice for them to take. So, Ronus, grow Barkhide, and let's get at them. This is just... man. Yeah, this is just like, now I'm completely out of resources. Tulsimir. What is this deck? What is this? Just like 5-color Value Town. This is insane. And Guild Mages Forms has been the best card in their deck so far. This is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Take 11. Get another land. Okay, and I drew another land. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's see. So Rishkar doesn't do a whole lot. Unbreakable Formation doesn't do a lot. Inspiring Call doesn't do a whole lot. Collective Company. I'm gonna be putting in a lot of spells. There's gonna be a lot of spells. I need to be playing Sealaways. I need to be playing Valorous Stances. Oh boy. Definitely want some Shifty Seas in here. I need to cut one more card. 10, 15, 19, 23, 20. Alright, so there's 24 lands. I thought I had 23. I really wanted there to be 23, so I'm just going to take out this Scattered Groves here. I think this is okay. This is the first rendition of the deck. Definitely got to go through some tweaking. Historic Platinum has just been these green-blue ramp decks over and over again. Ow. Ugh, puke. Ugh, okay, that's better. That's better. So, now this is going to make this Yorvo very, very awkward. I guess I could just pitch the Plains, because it doesn't do anything for me for the curve. I guess pitching the Plains is okay. Alright, yeah, thanks deck. We got there. Huatley's Raptor. Auto chains exactly the way we want it to. Cut, alright. Yeah, never didn't have it. Yeah, Blue Braid. Never punished, right? I've just been getting hit by so much removal. Definitely Clarion. Okie doke. Okie doke. Yorvo grow. Yorvo big. Hulk smash. Having a 5/5 attack on turn 4 is always a good feeling, right? Yo, the average attack. The average attacks in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for coming. I hope you're ready to crush some cardboard, because my opponents have definitely been crushing my cardboard pretty hard. Angrath's Rage. Yeah, that's going to resolve. We're going to lose the Barkai Troll. So, I can see a Seal Away coming our way. Man, I am so good at drawing lands in my deck that curves out at 3. I am really good. Yeah, ranked ranked has been. I hit platinum with this deck in standard. Oh, okay. There's a concession. Solid. All right, going to game 3. My opponent is on the play, which could end up being quite awkward. I don't really want to make any changes though. I think I'm okay with just keeping the deck where we're at. Amonkhet Remastered has been sweet. I've been having a lot of fun playing Amonkhet Sealed. It's a very good format. Oh, this hand's awkward. No 1-drop. We have no combos. We do have really good like scoos into Yorvo. If I get hit with Angrath's Rampage on Ronas, that hurts a lot. Finally hit Mythic a few days ago, and I was at a great winning streak, and then it all went control, 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 control. There's a lot of control. There is a lot of control in this format. Yeah, whole bunch. Oh, oops! I thought this was a Sunpetal Grove. Oopsie. That was pretty good. Pretty solid. So we'll go for the shock, even though I shouldn't be going for the shock. But play the scoos. Pass turn. Alright, there's the Rampage. Alright, play Grove. Play this Ronas. So, don't have another Rampage. Fingers crossed. No more Angrath's Rampages. Go easy. I haven't seen a deck have this much luck with I mean, not luck, but like do this well with Angrath's Rampage. It's a good card. It's a very solid modal spell. I just have never seen it played this much. Alright, so we drew another Yorvo. It's kind of awkward. But let's play a big old snack, huh? Max out our mana and get the 4 and just push this Ronus right in. Vraska. So that Vraska can't kill either of our things, which feels pretty good. Protection from multicolored. A+. A+. Alright. So I really want this Vraska out of here. So let's just grow the Serpent. And get this Vraska out of here. And... Alright. Only need one more card for this Uro to come out. Consume. That hurts, but that's okay. So we have 3/6. So this is something I'm really excited about doing. Conclave Mentor into Collected Company. Really like that. Let's play the Collected Company. Maybe we can hit a Rishgar. Oh, a whole bunch of options, huh? Okay. So... yeah, let's go for these puppies. Monster Smash. Big, big, big. Stone Coil is the bane of just about every control deck in existence. Absolutely. Easily my favorite card out of Throne of Eldraine since Oko Joko got banned in every format ever. There's the Niv. Okay, yeah, you were right, Blue Braid. Absolutely a Niv Mizzet deck. So, what do they draw? Oh, there's a Time Wipe. Oof. Time Wipe. Ugh. Okay, so... yeah, Stone Coil is going to get in there. Well, all my stuff's going to die anyway, right? So, why not? Why not? He's going to eat one of my things, but it's fine. They still have to take a boatload of damage. Now, if they want to get greedy and squeak in 6 damage with the Niv first, yeah. Deal. I cannot let them cast this again. Alright. Get that out of there. Well, no, it's just that I didn't see it. It doesn't surprise me either. It's just I didn't... Was there a reason to do that during your playing the Collected Company greens on greens? Yeah, just because I could grow my creatures with the counter with the +1 strategies that I have. So ripping this Shifting Ceratops is really good here. So let's just play this. Give it haste. You're probably going to be seeing me play Collected Company during my main phase a fair amount of times just because I'm able to grow my creatures during that time. Just getting in those extra points of damage to just add that extra pressure is definitely necessary. So they're playing the Uro instead of the Angrath's Rampage. They must have a land, right? They must have a red or a black source. And they didn't shock themselves with Real-Granting. So do they have another land then? They must. Yep, okay, there it is. Yeah. Definitely can't bank on that. Ooh, man! Would you look at that? Luckiest in the world. We got there. That was the luckiest. That was so lucky. That was... okay, well, we get... alright, just gotta draw what you want. This heart of the cards. Just be Yugi Moto. So many control... it's just like all control, all ramp. Like, remember when this format was all and only aggro for like a month? And now it's just grind city? I mean, I do like the lists. I do enjoy the lists. But the board could definitely use some work. I'm not getting any play with these Valorous stances, so I probably need to take him out. I think the 4th Ceratops is probably good. Adonto Vanguard might actually be a card I want to play with. Yeah, you know what? Hitting the Stone Korloff Collected Company hurts so much I might even want to stop playing them. So I'm going to go down on these. And I'm going to try out my favorite card from Ixalan. Let's play 4 Adonto Vanguards. Putting counters on Adonto Vanguards is sick. I love putting counters on Adonto Vanguard. But I still need another card in the board, though. You know what? Seal Away number 4. The card has so much value. Adonto Vanguard, I don't know why I wasn't playing this card before. Getting it Seal Away definitely stinks. I can, like, attack with it. They can block. I can activate them. They can Seal Away, which hurts a lot. But we're experimenting. These planes are going to be the death of me. Most definitely. Red whites. This is a Yorian deck. So Yorian. I'd imagine it is Yorian Jeskai of some kind. Okay, or not. We got the other green source, which is really good. Really. Banishing Light my Archive Troll. Add Yorian to hand. Let's see what Collected Company gets us. That was awesome! That was amazing! And I'm thinking this, woo! Would you look at that? That was nuts. That was absolutely phenomenal. I love that. Alright, so 4-color Yorian. So they are playing. Alright, so let's get rid of these. Play these. I mean, that's really all I really know of, right? Didn't really play a lot of. Only played an Oblivion Ring, so. I mean, yeah, I can probably keep this. Turn 3, add Urian to hand. Okay, okay. What's going on? I kind of froze up for a second there. So this deck's pretty cool. 4-color Urian. I mean, Urian's insane, but this deck seems pretty cool. Didn't kill anything. Omen of the Sun. That's pretty sweet too. I could get Wrathed, which would hurt. This is really bad for me. Play Urian. Blank the Omen. back, get a couple more life. Play this. Play Vivian. Vivian will make your vote shoot down the Orion.
You picked the wrong fight.
And we'll save this. Get in there. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. And we're gaining some traction back. Now the deck's doing what it really wants to do. I like in those. This is just a really hard deck to play through all the removal that the control decks have. Ew. So what we would take. Okay, we'll take the Vivian.
Time to disappear into the brush.
So I have enough so I can do both. I can Knight of Autumn away the ECD and play Quality's Raptor. There's a Ronus too. So I guess I can let the ECD stick around for a turn. That's not really, doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go in with all these. Because if I play Ronus and they have a Rat, that's really bad. I just get nothing. So, yeah, I'll just keep the Collected Company up. Why not? We'll go for that. Oh, well, oh, okay, they just concede anyway. Alright, cool. Yeah, I forgot about, whoops. So yeah, that puts me out of Coco range, but I love this deck. Stay tuned for the next installment of Exploring Historic with Crushing Cardboard. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out today, everybody, and I will see you next time. Hop over to Eons of Ian. Hop over to Eons of Ian and watch the stream today. You definitely want to do that.